Eric Lang and Max Manthau making their way back into Championship Sunday on the back of some late-stage drama. They're going to be watching this one closely. The top seed, Will Howells, Jack Munro, taking on the 4 seed who are coming off of a silver in Midland, Aidan Schenk Clayton Powell. Fellas, this one, probably not as many fireworks across the board, but you have the best men's doubles duo on tour this year, Howells and Munro. But don't forget, the last time they played together in Newport Beach, they lost.
Well, everybody lost in Newport Beach if you're a 1 or a 2 seed. So that was the difficulty there. But yeah, Howells and Munro, really, really tough team to beat. One, because they're so solid defensively. They're going to get balls back that you think aren't coming back. They're also waiting and looking for that speed up. They want to counter. They're not going to take too many risks when it comes to speeding up balls that aren't in the best position.
In terms of taking risks, is that the way that Schenk and Powell are going to have to play? Not risky, but pick your moments if they're going to have an opportunity to knock off Howells and Munro.
Yeah, it's got to be calculated risk, calculated speed-ups. So they have to speed up at the right time. If they do that, that's where they got that puncher's chance right here for the youngsters.
Well, everyone's got a puncher's chance when it comes to the APP. We have seen these draws get deeper and deeper, much more difficult. You each hit on some keys, but can you take us through the Vlasic Pickles keys to the match here as we get set for our second and final semifinal?
Well, Munro and Howell set the tempo. They got to come out, show why they're the 1 seed, set that tempo early.
Well, and then with Schenk and Powell, it's the patience. They have to work the point. Don't look at just speeding up for speeding up's sake, because the counters from Munro and Howells are too strong.
And then minimize unforced errors. That goes without saying for both sides. Minimize those unforced errors, keep balls in play, and give yourself that shot.
Oh,
no. Oh,
got
no.
him in the face.
Got him right in the face. It was
this hit
mishit,
off the edge guard straight into the eye of Aidan Schenk.
Howells asked him if he wanted a second. Schenk gives the thumbs up. Looks to be okay.
Well, this is odd.
Wait for this one to start.
Well, this is odd, too. Usually Schenk has a hat on.
You're right.
All of a sudden, this game doesn't have a hat on. I think it would have caught the brim.
Howells watches it slide wide, and already 2 points into very long, purposeful points.
But this is part of what we were talking about. So, yes, Schenk and Powell are coming out there being aggressive, but it's the defense of Howells and Munro that is really putting that pressure on and forcing Schenk and Powell to do too much.
1-0-2.
And that's something Will Howells does better than anyone. Comes in on that front foot with that backhand, controls it nice. Good roll, but a powerful roll right at the body.
Too strong, side out.
Well, just a little unlucky catching the net cord there for Howells. That's one of the strengths for him, as well as that speed up off of the backhand.
This third from Powell, second serve coming. Both Howells and Munro have each won 13 medals on tour this year. Beautifully placed ball by Munro. Those 13 medals, the most among any men on tour in the APP.
2-0-1.
Oh, stop.
Oh,
He waited for it to get to him.
it's almost like an off speed. It like never got there.
0-2.
Monroe starts it, Howell finishes.
I mean, good defense there from Powell just to stay in this point. Monroe sped a couple of balls up, tried to sneak one down the line right there. Eventually, the pop-up just too much. Howells gets on top, straight to the feet.
It's really unfair that Monroe can switch hands to get that ball behind him as well.
He's on players court yesterday. He came around, got a dink to his right side, and he flipped it, rolled it with the right hand down the right line. He turns around, looks at me, and he goes, "You see that right hand?" I was like, "You're a little too loose right now." So right now, what the issue is for Powell and Schenk right now is Howells and Monroe are not uncomfortable, at all. They are very loose, very easygoing. I see no stress.
Second server.
Missed third. I mean, what does it take to stress Monroe and Howells?
You've got to continue to try and move the ball in and out, right? With two forehands in the middle, work sideline to sideline. And if you do get an attackable ball, you need to attack, but you need to be precise with it. You need to attack the right spots.
1-4-2.
Yeah, good read there. Good read there from Powell. Recognized the speed up from Howells down the line early.
2-4-2.
Got on top of it, accelerated back through, and then missed the serve deep. Just decelerated a little bit there through contact.
Monroe short on the backhand dink. Second serve on the way.
4-2-2.
Ooh.
Just too good.
Yeah, I thought Schenk had that right there. He pulls this last counter wide. Has this right there, but goes just a little wide with that counter, that second one.
Elbow just a little too high, so then it takes the angle out wide.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's not going to hurt him.
No, nice job by Powell getting on top of that. Chad, you and I had a long conversation with Andre Mick the other day about that.
2-5-1.
And just about those counters and not getting your paddle too far behind you. And he was just asking us a lot of questions about that, and that was key right there on that block from Schenk that went wide.
This time, a better spot from Monroe. Sells that he's going to go cross court with it as well. Slides it down the line.
2-5-2.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Ernie lob?
that's a rarity. But when the ball is that close to the net, when you go for
That's
the
what you
Oni,
can
that's
do.
the only thing you can do.
Listen, if it works, it's
Position,
fantastic.
3-5-2. Side out.
Good ball catching Schenk right at the feet. He was moving forward.
He almost doesn't look like Aidan Schenk without a hat on.
5-3-1.
When was the last time we seen him without a hat?
Tremendous hands right there.
Yeah, great job getting that ball down at the feet.
You feel like you're looking at Superman without his cape?
5-3-2.
Yeah, it's almost like seeing Aidan Schenk without a sweatshirt on in 95-degree heat. He did have it on.
Well, he had it on
in warm-up.
before he walked out.
Yeah.
In fairness, it's been a little bit more favorable to hoodie weather
Yeah.
here this weekend in Chicago.
Ooh,
Nice drop right there. Howells is trying to bump it over.
Timeout taken here by Howells and Monroe.
4-5-1. 1 minute.
4-point lead evaporated down to 1 here in game 1 of our men's doubles semifinal. Jack Munro, the top men's player on tour, 21 years old from Austin, Texas, 20 career APP medals. He's a 2-time U.S. Collegiate National Champion for Texas. Playing alongside Will Howells, these two have been so good together. 25 career APP medals, a highly ranked juniors player before his career at Notre Dame. And, you know, those two, they have been consistent on tour. They've won every tournament, minus Newport, that they've played together in. And even without Howells, Monroe has won golds in men's doubles. Did it alongside Aidan Schenk in New York. And it's hard to believe that it was really just Monroe's coming out party in New York last year. It hasn't really been that long for him to go from first to dominant.
Oh, no. Chad and I will.
Bob Swisshelm all over the foot fault right there.
Left
on the
foot.
left foot
left
from Clayton Powell.
Chad and I will differ on that opinion from you, Dorian.
I was going to say, it wasn't.
Jack Munro has been around. Another football
one.
on.
Back to
Now
back.
this one on.
No, he's been
Yes,
around
we
forever,
know.
which I
So it wasn't per se coming out party as welcome back to pickleball.
Yeah, right.
And we knew it wasn't going to take very long for him to get back to the top.
But yes, it's been a short stint over the last year, but it seems like it's been so much longer.
Yeah.
I think that comes from just the consistency.
Yeah.
We see him every weekend on Championship Sunday.
Well, the more you play in them, the more comfortable you become, and consistency breeds confidence. That's a confident backhand flick there for Howells, and how quickly the tide can turn. It's out to a 4-point advantage once again.
Well, and that's where Howells and Monroe have kind of figured out the rhythm now. Monroe stepped in for a couple. He's been aggressive. Howells moving the ball around a little bit. When they find that rhythm, they become so dangerous that it's difficult to stop. Schenk and Powell, good timeout right here. But you also want to think about Powell gets called for 2 foot faults. So now it's in your head. You're not trying to hug the kitchen line as much. You're not trying to reach in.
Well, wasn't it one? It was one on each of them because it was white shoe first time, then yellow shoe. I think the white shoe would get away with it. Some people wear white shoes all the time, just in
Never
case.
a
Just in
chance
case.
with the bright yellow Babolat.
Yeah, you're not getting away with anything there.
You got some pretty loud shoes on yourself.
My new
in the booth.
my new Sketchies.
Match really well with the shorts. It's all about the fits here.
It is.
In the booth as well.
Now
I got a nice kit on, don't I?
Dom now has 67 pairs of Skechers.
No, it doesn't even compare to the amount of Jordans he has.
This is true. Wow.
Another point through the middle. What is the Jordan count out now, by the way?
Mine?
Yeah.
I'm over 200. And you know I'm second on this stream, though, right?
9-4-1.
That boy out there, Aidan Schenk. Oh, nice leave.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
No, he.
Yes, he did.
Oh, my God.
And finishes with the honey.
That is absurd, Jack Munro.
Just pushed it down here. That's just so clean.
How do you beat someone that switches hands in the middle, like as the ball is coming towards you? It's wild. Game point. Missed return shuts the door. The top seeds looking strong through game number 1.
Years from today, Greg Gerstner will finally land the perfect cannonball. Unsuspecting friends? Check. Epic water displacement? Big check. A work of art that's only possible because Greg is already meeting all these same people at AARP volunteer and community events. They'll keep Greg active, involved, and mischievous, and help make sure his happiness lives as long as he does. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
You didn't choose cancer, but you can choose where you'll treat it.
And when you choose the James at Ohio State,
you're picking a team of experts who understand there is no routine cancer.
Where more than 1,700 scientists are working on new treatments and new hope for every form of cancer.
You're making the choice to have the most advanced treatments, many of which were developed right here.
You didn't choose cancer, but the choice of where to treat it is clear.
The APP is sponsored by
Humana. Scan the QR code on your screen to learn about Humana's pickleball programming. Hotel Planner, the official hotel booking supplier partner of the APP. And
Owl Paddle, quiet the competition. Well, we weren't the only ones who were busy throughout the week here in Chicago. Jack Munro on Monday throwing out the first pitch for the White Sox. And doing a really good job of it, by the way. We talked about this yesterday. You weren't here.
He brought the heat. He didn't bounce it. He missed a little high because Dom and I were kind of chirping in his ear about that we would tear him apart on the stream if he bounced the first pitch.
And the biggest problem was during the game, he sat down next to me, he got a hot dog, and he put ketchup on it.
Oh, not again.
And so that was my issue.
Mm-hmm.
A missed return there from Munro to start things off here in game number 2 after he and Will Howells took a decisive game 1, 11-4.
Nice
from
reach
Powell.
in. Yeah, good reach in, good spot right there from Powell.
1-0-1.
That's
Powell.
just
Ooh. Oh, nope. Okay.
Just wide.
Yep.
But to add insult to injury, he hit that ATP.
Did it yesterday, too.
There wasn't that much room. But again, that's great attack from Will Howells. Good 1-2 combo.
Yep.
Now,
First ATP winner I've seen all week.
they do get that winner right there. I do not think the point construction favored Powell and Schenk, though. They kept dinking to the middle. It didn't do anything until a wide dink right there. But again, I like to see them go wide and stay out of the middle as much as possible and get them spread out.
Good hands there from Howells. Schenk just getting a little too big, hitting up on that last counter.
Another foot fault.
3 foot faults?
Right foot push off.
What's been the reason for 3 foot faults to this
I mean,
point?
you're really trying to press it.
Yeah, trying to reach in, be aggressive. Oh, stop.
Oh my goodness. Aidan Schenk just took out a camera. The logos around the court.
Oh, my
Some
goodness.
Eric Lang back there as well.
Referee timeout.
Eric Lang's down. Elliot Shoop's down. Camera's down. 4 barricades.
Well, you can't fault the effort.
And a partridge in a pear tree. This one's coming straight into your living room now.
This is causing a yard sale. Look
And
out.
face!
Boom.
Oh, where's the camera end up? It ends up.
Hey, that's it. That's in Eli Bertram's lap right there.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, big news, though, is that they caught the camera before it hit the court.
That is the important news, yes. See, I feel like Aidan and I could play softball together based on that track down.
Yeah, but the thing is that ball was
playable
and it was playable.
It's all about the effort.
You waffle your face into the fence on a foul ball that is already out.
The problem is that I forgot with 2 strikes in slow pitch, it's already an out.
You forgot 2 years in a row.
No, the first one this year was not on a foul ball. It was not on a second one. It was
a
on the
little bit
first.
of blood on the knees there from Aidan Schenk.
The court's still a little bit gritty, so that's going to mark up a little bit. Looks to be fine. Schenk taking a beating so far in this match. First point, wore one off the eye.
Oh, yeah, good spot.
Nice little flick there from Powell. Oh, they're pretty close.
Oh!
He let it go.
Kidding?
Oh, he's so pissed at himself right there. He lets it go.
Oh, yeah, because off the paddle, it looked like it was going 10 feet out.
My goodness, what a point. Got themselves out of trouble, and then it was just a firefight back and forth.
Yeah.
They looked like they were warming up again. Just
3-2-2.
another point for Howells and Monroe. It's a 4-2-2 lead.
Problem is on these firefights, Schenk and Powell are going right at the body of Monroe and Howells. And then as soon as it gets outside the body, it's just too much and ball's going long or wide.
You know what I'm going to ask next.
Go for it.
Where should they go instead?
Got to get that ball down. Got to get on top of it. You got to hit the thighs or the knees. and force them to have to hit up on one of those blocks so they can put a ball away.
Timeout on court taken by Schenk and Powell as Howells and Munro doubling them up early on here in game number 2. They took game 1 11-4. Howells and Munro looking to move back into Championship Sunday for the first time since Cincinnati at the beginning of May. Howells did not play New York. They got beat early they got beat rather in the semifinal in Newport Beach.
4-2-2.
And Howells did not play in Midland. So it's been a minute.
Points. Five, 2-2. Side out.
Better spot right there from Powell. Just getting a little bit further outside on the backhand side of Munro.
Second server.
Second serve on the way.
Again, not even giving yourself a chance, missing that third.
2-5-2.
Have to have made thirds right now. Can't leave anything for chance.
Howells leaves it fly, a quick side out. Just 4 serves to this point for Schenk and Powell here in game 2.
5-2-1.
Oh, those look like Munro jammed himself up just a little bit right there on that 2-y.
5-2-2.
Oh, top edge.
Point.
Munro hitting the back of that baseline.
6. Sorry, I will recall. 6-2-2. Side out.
Falling back just a little bit there was Munro on that drop.
Still holding on to a 4-point lead. Powell able to put it past Munro put it past Howells for the point.
What's a better combo right there? That's a speed up middle combo. So he gets the ball, and off that speed up, you have Howells pinch middle, opens up the sideline.
Ooh, that's a good spot right there from Howells. Quick with the step over, takes that back crossbody, gets Powell right in that right armpit.
3-6-2. Side out.
Difficult to make that drive. You hear Schenk saying make that, but it's difficult when you're stepping to the left and trying to drive it to the right.
Chad and I are in here going, go left, go right. You're pulling your same body in 2 different directions. Makes sense.
I know, I'm watching the hand motion.
Chad and I are very visual. If the camera stayed on us, like if you had like a little 2 box and had a camera in the, you'd see us constantly. We're pretending like everyone's watching us.
Well, you got to figure out why the miss was there.
Missed return there from Powell. It's an 8-3 lead. Another timeout taken
3-2.
as Howells and Munro grabbing a hold of this second game. I mean, in fairness, guys, I do it too when I work as an analyst. My play-by-play for softball, when we're talking, he always loves the demonstrations that I give for hitting and contact points. Same thing.
Yeah, I mean, 100% with the contact point, and then there are things with the roll, right? It's or a mistake or anything, but it's figuring out. You mimic the motion that you just saw, and how do we explain how it is that they just missed that, right? So if I'm hitting a two-hander and I dump a ball into the net, but we see the body pull across, now we feel it, and we're like, yeah, the right hand took over, pulls the left hand down. So, doing that motion helps with the explanation of...
Helps the words come out better.
It does.
Giving the people a peek behind the curtain at the APP Chicago Open.
And then when you're ducking and diving and bopping up and down and get over the net.
A lot of body language.
Full contact announcing here.
Well,
Monroe standing up just a little too much.
Yeah, that's a good drop, though. It was an aggressive drop there from Clayton Powell.
4-8-1.
But again, same thing from game 1 to game 2. Will Howells and Jack Munro are too comfortable.
Well, and that's been a couple of speed ups there from Howells right into the body of Schenk that have gone deep. Typically, you're looking at the ready position of Aidan Schenk when he's up there. He sits a lot lower. So now Howells, when he does speed up and it's elevated, Schenk's not able to get on it. He counters it well, but it just sails deep because he's never able to get on the ball, on top of the ball.
Off the ribs. I didn't mean to snort, but I feel bad for Aidan Schenk. Face, ribs,
knee. The kid's getting beat up
Yeah.
right now, unfortunately.
8-5-1.
Yeah, good move.
Great move from Powell. Forces second serve.
And that's where, they feed off of each other, do Powell and Schenk, where, the big cheers, the big come-ons, and they're at each other with that, but they've been very quiet. Saw Schenk, though, on that one, trying to fire up Powell.
Oh, boy.
Never a doubt about that. Easy put away for Powell.
Pro shaking his head and comes back.
That was an attempted offensive lob that basically was fed to a gimme overhead.
What was the key word in your sentence, Chad?
Attempted.
Good angle on the overhead put away from Howells.
Typically we call those slobs. Can't say the S on it.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, that's a nice little speed up right there for Clayton Powell.
Well, and that's the second Ernie where Powell's going crossbody on Howells. The first one he split in the middle. This one, Howells catches up to it, but it's a little late.
Don't look now.
Back
2-point
within
game.
two. This, as much as it's felt like Howells and Munro have been in control, it's never really been out of distance for Powell and Schenk, and like that, they're back within one.
And they're seeing more aggressive thirds, a little more from Powell. We're on the side that's behind Howells and Munro. That's in.
Yep.
It's
wide.
out. And Powell is going chaotic on the court right there.
But what I was going to say, Dorian, was we're seeing behind Howells and Munro, and I'm seeing the hand signals, and they've been giving hand signals on where to return. And every time both of them are giving the hand signal to return to Powell. Okay? Right now, they need to switch that up because Powell's dialed in with this third. He's been more aggressive. He's gotten them opportunities on fifths right now. I want to see coming out of this timeout, if they make that adjustment, make Aidan Schenk hit a third and see if they can get anything different.
Powell had missed thirds earlier on in this game, but we've seen it across the board. If you target a player because you feel like they may be off, the more times you go to them, the more opportunity you give to them to get into a rhythm.
Correct.
So it's a very fine line. 8-8-2. 5-point run here by Schenk and Powell. not coming back.
Powell doing his best to try to dig them out of the hole right there. All set up from the offensive lob from Will Howells.
8-8-1.
Whew.
Second server.
Look out.
Huge counter right there from
Yeah.
Powell.
8-8-2. Point.
Good attack there from Howells. Crashing hard through transition.
9-8-2. Side out. Eight, 9-1. Second server.
Good attacks there from Howells. Munro trying to pump himself up right now, too.
2. Side out.
Yeah, you're seeing Monroe a little more vocal here at the end, trying to get him and Howells over this finish line.
8-1. I'm sorry, I will recall.
Howells and Monroe led by as many as 5 in this game. They're up 8-3 before Schenk and Powell ripped off a 5-point run to draw level.
9-8-1.
Off the edge guard, match point for the top seeds.
Just a little too big there from Powell.
10-8-1.
Oh, that's all over Howell's paddle right there.
Moving just a bit too fast.
10-8-2.
Oh,
Off the edge
cord.
guard and the net cord. It ended similar to the way it began as Howells and Monroe win in straight 11-4, 11-8. They are back into the gold medal match, the top seeds prevailing here in the semifinal.